Hello?
Hey, you.
How you doing?
Not bad. 2 in 1 weekend.
Yep.
This is good. My dog has the shits, so I might need to take her out anyway.
Okay.
How do you want to? Oh, I should have asked what car. I've been doing the Mercedes.
I could do the Mercedes.
Cool.
It'll be a first for me though with the Mercedes.
Yeah, that's
I've
fine.
done the Mercedes, but I haven't done it with this car track combo, so don't expect. I won't be that fast, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Just be safe.
Yep. Do you have a
Um,
setup?
yes, I think I do.
Okay. Okay, I invited you to the team.
Can I see that in the new UI? Do I have to log in? Oh, I have to go to Teams.
Um, yeah, teams, and then I think it's like you should
Go Power
on.
Racers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright. So I'll sign us up for that. You're in? You're
Yeah,
in
I'm
the.
in. You should be able to.
So the Mercedes.
Mercedes.
All right. Okay. So I registered for us, so you should be able to
Yeah,
register
I'm
as a
in.
driver. So do you want to do qualifying and then start the race?
Did you start your last one?
Yeah.
How did that go? Do you want to do it again? I'm
Well,
flexible.
into the did you see what did you see the crash? The first crash?
No, I just saw the bus stop one. Is that in
I
this
got I
channel?
got bumped.
Ah, you
Nothing
just
like
get
that. I
tapped in the
just
rear.
yeah tapped in the rear barely and
Yeah,
just.
I had the exact same thing happen in the 24.
Mm. You can do it though.
Alright,
I've already done
cool.
mine. I I put it in general.
So you got through the international horseshoe at least.
Yeah, I seem pretty good, and then you'll see it. Show you
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
he came in at lap 5 kind of speed on lap 1. You were a little slow, I think. Yeah, I checked up into international horseshoe because I was getting like 10 frames a second because I was on my old
Yeah.
computer, and kind of the same thing where I was like a little hesitant and slow, and the other guy was just like fucking pushing and smacked into
The
the
other
back
was
of
like,
me.
"Whoa, full speed! Woo! I'm gonna make up 20 places on lap one. I'm a dumbass." Anyways, sure, I'll be right back.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
All right, I'm back. Man, I told my mom last second about this.
I'm sure they were thrilled about that, huh?
She didn't really mind because it's at 10, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just rainy and miserable here, so I got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
I'm getting the stream set up if you want to turn a couple of laps while I'm
Okay.
doing this. You're more than welcome to.
Could you have you shared the setup?
I have not. We're on baseline, aren't we?
Yeah. Could you just put it in there? I'll save it myself. Do you have a qualifying setup?
I have a couple of setups. I have, let me hang on, where was this?
Just
Daytona
put whatever.
24, the VRS? No, it wasn't the VRS.
I was gonna wear socks, but the ones I used my sticky ones yesterday, and so I was just using regular slick socks, and it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, it's too hot here. I'm just barefoot. I don't have air conditioning.
Uh,
Okay, so here is the... Oh, that fails tech. Hang on.
I just reached the right height.
Nah, it's the rear toe. It's fine.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I didn't use this set. My setups are from last season. They must have changed something. Hang on. I'll get this set.
Should I bring something to eat upstairs, up here, cause it's gonna go through. How are we gonna do split like?
I figure
What am I thinking?
take it all the way to the end and
Okay.
see how far that goes and game time it.
Okay.
I've learned not to plan too far ahead because we just take damage then.
In case I have a stint going to lunch, I'm going to go grab something to eat real
Yeah,
quick.
go for it. I'm trying to get this setup working.
That's a new fastest lap for Silcock, 144.67.
Well, my lunch is gonna consist of a fruit and nut kind bar, a Rice Krispie, some animal crackers, and some pretzels.
Quality.
Just what I found in the pantry, so it's gonna be a good lunch. I had a fairly big breakfast, so I shouldn't be too hungry.
Okay. There we go. That setup should work.
Okay, so I'm gonna save this one. What should I save it as?
That's the race setup, right? Yeah, that's full fuel. That's like a VRS setup from a couple seasons ago, I think.
I can't save it for some reason.
You might have to click the little edit pencil to do anything with it. The top right corner of it.
Yeah, so I can't save it. How odd.
That's alright. I
Well,
can
yeah.
if I set it for us, it'll just take.
Yeah. Okay, am I good to go out?
Yeah, you can do a couple.
Gotta get used to this car now.
Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour.
So one thing to note with this car is that your traction control and ABS, when the number is lower, that means that it's intervening more. So it's kind of the opposite of most cars.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
And how bad is cold tires?
It's not the worst. It's a very stable car.
New
It
fastest
does
lap
like
for
the understeer
Silcock,
though, kind of like that.
144.46.
You found out it likes to understeer the roadway.
What were you driving before, the Porsche?
Porsche.
You'll find it a little more stable under braking, I think, than the Porsche. But the
Not very
International
stable.
Horseshoe is gonna kind of slog. And don't be afraid of first gear here as well. But I like the Mercedes a lot. Like it never feels like you're going that fast, but
143.88.
I'm quickest in it at most tracks.
Are the braking points going to be the same though?
More or less, yeah. Brake at about the 2, between the 2 and the yellow thing here.
Yeah, here I brake at the yellow thing, but cold tires, so I'm just going to brake a bit before that. Feels wider, that's for sure.
It's chonky. Yeah, the thing that it does though that I really love is when you're turning onto the banking at like, was it turn 6? If you get it right, it'll do this kind of crab walk thing where you'll hold the steering wheel straight and the whole car will just slide uniformly right up to the wall.
Oh wow.
It's hard to like get it to do that, but once you do it once or twice, it feels really, really good, and it's like the fastest way to drive this car.
Back control.
What do you have it set to?
4.
4 and 2. Yeah, that's probably a really good spot for it. You can even, one for like the cold tire laps, knock it down to 3 on the TC. But I usually run it at like 4 and 4, 4 and 3 on the ABS.
Right side. Clear right.
What the? Alright. Gotta take this car a lot slower.
That's all right. Just back it up a little bit.
With the Porsche, it feels like the Porsches are definitely a lot lighter too, and just getting
Yeah, the
it takes
Porsche will like
longer.
bounce around through the curbs in the bus stop there and like be
Yeah.
planted the whole time. This, if you're bouncing, you've already lost it.
It exits clear.
I like honestly, this drive's a little bit more similar to the TCR, where like you just gotta slow everything down, back it all up, and wait for the front end to hook up.
Is it all wheel or rear? Rear.
Rear wheel. Or no, it's all wheel actually. Biased to the rear, I think, but
It's fine. Okay. Slow it down. Slow it down.
There's an incident in turn 6.
yeah, I think you're just
Looks
getting on
like
the
it's
gas a little
Vieira.
quick.
Yeah.
Take the TC down a notch or two.
Let's try 3.
Be right back.
What the?
Did you take first there, or is that second?
Second.
Yeah, that's the one spot where I sometimes am, tempted to shift into first, and it does that. It just kicks the rear end around. I'm gonna try lowering the rear end a little bit. That might help you with stability.
And with the Porsche, if you don't, it's like the opposite of this car. If you don't give it like, I guess if you don't downshift in time, like if you do it too early, not early, sorry, too late, that's when it will like spin around. Or no, if you do it too early, it'll spin around.
Yeah, this car will
Exit
do
looks
that
clear.
too, but usually only in first or second. The rest of the gears you can kind of lean on the engine to slow you down.
I'm not even. I think I just gotta do it in a straight line. That's probably it. How long do the tires take to warm up in this car?
Usually by the second lap they're good. Daytona's a little weird because it doesn't put a whole lot of heat in the tires too early. There's only like 5 corners that actually use tires.
Oh my god, what the heck? What I like watch from doing wrong. Am I just getting on the gears too early?
Yeah, I think you're a little eager on the throttle. This car really
Okay.
does want to be pointing forwards before
Okay.
you're give a couple.
Because I'm not even on the throttle there. I'm still on the brakes.
Fastest lap for
Maybe that's why, 'cause I was
Calves,
still, I don't know, I'm just gonna watch your
143.75.
inputs.
I pull my stream up, you can see my inputs too.
All clear on pit exit. Incident in turn 5. We think it might be Blizzard. There's an incident in turn 6.
Yeah, like there I wasn't even on full throttle until I was almost to the banking.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, there's a car exiting the pit, heads up.
Do you have auto clip on or off?
It doesn't matter in this car.
Okay.
This car has an electric kicker.
So, cause I see you like in the corners, like
It
you
shows
put the
it shows the
throttle.
gas blipping, but yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Okay.
That's why it's blipping perfectly to 50% every time, I think.
Alright, yeah, you take a much wider line than I do onto the
Yeah, it's all about just like not over rotating, and because if you rotate the car too much, then you have to slow down to make that rotation possible. You take it nice and wide around there, you carry a lot of speed down this straightaway.
Turn 12.
Yeah.
Same thing here, like compromise entry. Make sure exit is good, because there's so much straightaway. That's not a good exit. But like that, there's no way I save that in the Porsche.
Yeah, and the Porsche,
You need to give back the time gain.
Like that's in the wall.
yeah. That's what Coffin did.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Practice one of these.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Jones. What's your speed?
Okay, so you're gonna take qualifying?
Sure. Do you have a sense of how many fuel stints it would be without a crash from your run yesterday?
It looks like 3 or 4,
3 with a splash.
maybe, because we made it so we did. I think it was 3 stints with 2 crashes. So with like 24, no, like 30 minutes of crashes, we did 3 stints, and at the end we had like I want to say 6 laps left. So maybe 3 and a splash, 4 maybe. But I don't know how fuel is in this car, so
Yeah. It generally works out to be at least the same number of stops. But thinking for strategy,
so
maybe we'll just do 1 and 1 and go
yeah,
from there.
it should be 3 or 4
Radio
Yeah.
around
check.
there.
Spotter,
And
radio check.
I don't know, depending on how quali goes, I'll probably be able to save a good bit of fuel in the first stint. It's a
Yeah.
big field too, isn't it? Oh, it sure is. Oh, it's
Huge
Donkey
field.
Bop. We've raced against them before.
That's cool.
Who else is here? Purple Haze, I've seen them. VVV Motorsports. Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team. Excuse me? I don't believe you. Let me do a couple with the quali set on.
What's up?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You guys racing?
He is.
Mac is?
VRS.
Yeah, we
Nice.
both are. Mac, did you manage to save that setup off? Because it reset it.
Nope.
Okay, I will rebuild it then.
Did session already start?
Yes.
Yeah.
Missed it by like
Damn.
5 seconds.
Damn.
We're running the Merc, so I have to relearn everything I know.
I
Well,
like the Merc. It's a good car.
not everything I know, but like just under braking onto the throttle and just how much I can push it.
Yeah.